Hey everyone, Sarah here from The Average Tourist, and in today's video, I'm going to be sharing some of the top sites and attractions you must see if you're in Kingston, Ontario. Kingston is located approximately 3 hours from Toronto and 2 hours from Ottawa. It's also near the Thousand Islands border crossing from upstate New York. There's definitely a lot to see and do in Kingston. They have 19 museums and historic sites, 2 art galleries, and lots of other fantastic attractions. Check out my Kingston vlogs for more details on what we got up to. If you're visiting Kingston, Ontario, then you should definitely stop at Fort Henry. This historic site gives you the opportunity to see what life would be like living in one of the barracks here at the fort. They have uniforms and other historical items on display as well, so definitely come check it out if you're in Kingston. So just a short 5-minute drive from Fort Henry and you can arrive at the Murney Tower, which is basically another historic site here in Kingston, built in the late 1800s. The Murney Tower has 3 floors displaying a collection of military and domestic artifacts of 19th century Kingston, and it also has beautiful waterfront views. Another thing that you can do in Kingston is come to MacDonald Park. It's a great park for picnics and enjoying the water views. The next attraction is Richardson Beach. It's located beside MacDonald Park, and even though it's a rocky beach, there were plenty of sunbathers and swimmers there when we visited. Another activity that you can do in Kingston, Ontario is to visit the Pumphouse. It's a historical museum that has a lot on display. Unfortunately, it's closed today and we're not able to go inside, but if you're a better planner, perhaps you'll be able to take advantage of what they have to offer. So if you want to check it out, head to the Pumphouse and you can reserve in advance at kingstonpumphouse.ca. So we also found a little rental shop where you can rent bikes and different things for water activities like kayaking, sailing, and paddleboarding. And that is located right next to the pump house and not too far from MacDonald Park where we just were. So definitely check it out if you're in Kingston. If you like beer, then another attraction would be to stop at one of the many craft breweries to sample some beer. We tried the Kingston Brewing Company in the downtown area and Spearhead Brewing Company located about 15 minutes from downtown. If you're looking for things to do in Kingston, you can come check out the Portsmouth Olympic Harbour. It was used for the 1976 Montreal Olympics because Montreal didn't have the proper water facilities. So here it is. It also has great views of the Kingston Pen. When we visited, it was pretty rainy, but I think it would be lovely on a sunny day. We just finished our Kingston Pen tour, and that is the maximum security prison that's located in Kingston, Ontario, but it's no longer operational. They closed it down in 2013. But they opened it in 1835. So it has 178 years of history, and we did the extended tour and got to look at a lot of places behind the scenes and saw some of the original graffiti that the prisoners left on the walls, and it was just a really cool experience. So if you're in Kingston, Ontario, I highly recommend coming to the Kingston Pen and definitely do the extended tour because you get to see so much more of the cool history behind the Kingston Pen, or KP as the locals call it. Kingston has some great restaurants, so another thing to do would be to dine out in the city. We really like Diane's Fish Shack, Wooden Heads Pizza, and the Kingston Brewing Company, which were all located in the central downtown area. So another thing that you can do if you are in Kingston is a ghost trolley tour. It gives you a spooky look at the city. Another attraction would be a stop at the Tourist Information Center. Here you can not only learn about the different attractions available in the area, but you can also take a few minutes to pose with the Kingston sign. This is also the site of historic engine 1095, which would be a popular attraction if you have kids. The next attraction is the waterfront trails and walking paths. Kingston has many waterfront paths and beautiful trails to walk, jog, or bike on. So if you want some lovely water views and a leisurely walk, you shouldn't have a problem finding a nice path to take a stroll. Another thing to do in Kingston, Ontario is to visit a museum, like the Military Communications and Electronics Museum. Plus, they have some really cool tanks out front. If you're in the Kingston area, you should try a Thousand Islands cruise. We went into Gananoque, which is a 25-minute drive from Kingston, and we took a 1-hour cruise with the Gananoque boat line. It was a great experience, and on the boat you learned lots about the islands and the area of Gananoque. So definitely check it out if you're in the Kingston area and looking for something to do. I hope this video could be helpful if you're planning your own trip to Kingston, Ontario, and if so, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more travel videos coming soon.